Guys, join the Noti Gang by going down and turning on your notifications. You see that bell icon below? Go and tap it, because if you do, you're going to get an alert on your phone whenever we post a video, whenever we go live. It's the best way to stay in the loop with Dolphins news and rumors. Dolphins fans, welcome to Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott here on this Wednesday afternoon, getting you the latest Dolphins news and rumors. And Dolphins Twitter was talking yesterday after this report from Tom Pelissero. A surprise. The Raiders are releasing former first-round pick safety Johnathan Abram per source. Now, Abram is actually a guy we talked a lot about around the trade deadline, especially after the Byron Jones injury, as a guy that maybe the Dolphins will look to acquire. The Raiders were not able to find a trade partner. Very similar to Sidney Jones, they ended up releasing Abram, making that official yesterday. Still a surprise, though. He's a former first-round pick in 2019, placed on waivers yesterday, so can be claimed today. So we will find out here in the next few hours if he got claimed or not. Whoever claims him owes the rest of his base salary for the rest of this season, which is a little over $1 million, which is a little bit pricey considering we're already over halfway through the season. But the Dolphins could certainly use some safety depth, which is why they might consider claiming Abram off of waivers. Here is why they could use some safety depth when you look at this position right now. You got Eric Rowe and Javon Holland as the top two safeties on this team. Byron Jones is out, which is not ideal. You got Clayton Fagellum as well. He's been banged up. Verone McKinley III, he's been on and off the practice squad. I still included him here. I think he deserves a spot on the 53. And then Elijah Campbell as well. So if you bring in Abram, maybe slide Eric Rowe back to kind of your third safety and have Abram and Holland be the top two safeties, or maybe make Abram the third safety behind Rowe and Holland just to add a little bit more depth at that position. Do you want to bring in Jonathan Abram? Type Y for yes or type N for no down in the comment section. It's the pinned comment on today's video. So when an ad break comes, go down, let me know what you think. Should they either claim him off waivers today or sign him if he goes unclaimed? I'd rather sign him if he goes unclaimed. I don't know about placing a claim on this guy because of the money that you'd have to pay him, right? You'd have to owe him the rest of his base salary for the rest of the season. So I'd rather sign him if he goes unclaimed, but I'd still be happy if they claim him. Don't get me wrong, because safety is certainly a position of need right now for the Dolphins. Maybe not a huge need, but a need nonetheless. But he's kind of struggled throughout his career, which is probably why the Raiders moved on. A 49.5 PFF grade this season, 48 tackles, 2 QB hits, 1 pass breakup for Abram this year. Now, the appeal of bringing him in is, number one, you could use some depth here. Number two, he's a former first-round pick. Let's be honest, the Raiders have had some bad luck with some of their former first-round picks, so maybe a fresh start would be good for him. He'd be a part of a defense in Miami that has a lot of talent. I wouldn't say a defense that's played well in recent weeks, but still, he'd be a part of a better defense, at least, in Miami. Guys, I want to tell you about our new sponsor, Established Titles. It's a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It's a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds, lords, or ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to support global reforestation efforts. You could officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profiles, etc. Makes for a great last-minute gift. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance, depending on how many of you want to become a Lord or Lady. We can build a Dolphins kingdom over there in Edelston, Scotland. I got a proclamation like that in the mail the other day. I'm officially Lord William Scott. It's awesome. Like I said, makes for a great last-minute gift, and they're running a massive early Black Friday sale right now. Discounts up to 80% off. Plus, if you use the code chat, you'll get an additional 10% off. So go to establishedtitles.com/chat right now. Save an extra 10% on the perfect holiday gift. Could be a great white elephant gift potentially. We're getting into the holidays. We're all thinking about gifts we can give our family members. Pretty cool to become a lord or lady. And like I said, you can put it on your dating profile, your credit card. People I've talked to, subscribers that have put on their dating profile, have seen their likes go up. So I'm just saying, you can do the same. Grab a plot of land right next to me. First 200 people to do it will grab a plot of land right next to me. That's the link. That link going to be in the comments and the description of this video. Going back to the safety talk about bringing in Jonathan Abram, I'm fine with Eric Rowe. And I even said at the trade deadline when there were rumors, we saw that tweet from Rowe after he was inactive, the potential of him getting traded. I said, don't trade Eric Rowe. He's one of the better backup safeties in the league, and he did get nearly 60 snaps on Sunday against the Bears. Holland got 74. Elijah Campbell's the third safety. We didn't see McKinley. We didn't see Fagellum. So Elijah Campbell as the third safety got 16. I'm fine with this. Obviously the defense can be playing better, but I think corner's a bigger need on this team. I would have loved Sidney Jones. He signed with the Raiders, by the way, a 2-6 football team. I don't understand that. I really don't. I mean, I'm sure they paid him maybe more than we would have, but I'm a little bit frustrated we didn't get him off waivers. I feel like that could have been addressed, that need, last week when Sidney Jones went on waivers. I think he's just a better, obviously two different positions. I just think he's a better player than Jonathan Abram in general. I think corner's a bigger need on this team. There's some free agents out there. We'll see what happens, but thank goodness for Kader Kohou, man. He's really stepping up, and maybe that's why they haven't signed a corner. If that's the case, I don't blame Chris Greer for not signing a corner because Kader Kohou as a UDFA has been fantastic. The Dolphins did, though, make 2 roster moves yesterday. We're going to talk about those moves. The first move they made was signing Jake Bargas to the practice squad. Former Minnesota Vikings fullback. They have brought him in just to add some depth at that position. You obviously have Alec Ingold. He's on the 53. Jake Bargas will be the practice squad fullback here. Some things to know. He played at the University of North Carolina. Went undrafted in 2020. 2 games played with the Vikings in 2020 and 2021. So mainly on the Vikes practice squad those 2 years. Then he got picked up by the Bears, but he's waived right before the 53-man cuts in August. The corresponding move they made was releasing Big Kat Bryant from the practice squad. Yes, this is the second time that he's been released. I like Big Kat Bryant mainly just because of his name. I'm sure some of you UCF people out there are a little bit disappointed about this. He was a stud player over there. Who knows? Maybe he'll get picked back up. I mean, they've already released him once before. That was his second stint on the practice squad. Did want to hit on this as well before I let you guys go. Joe Shad tweeting this out from the Mike McDaniel press conference moments ago. McDaniel says regarding Byron Jones, there are a lot of variables at work, and he knows he wants to contribute to the team. A return to the team is still open. So I guess that's a positive update on Byron Jones. Hopefully he returns to the team. We could certainly use him. Will Byron Jones play again this season? I ask you all this all the time. It feels like every single week our answer is going to change. Type P for play or type W for won't down in the comments section. It'd be huge if you brought him back. Yes, Kohou's been playing really solid as the second corner on this team. But if you were to bring Jones back, that would be huge for this defense. A defense that's been struggling in the last 2 weeks. Guys, go down, subscribe to the channel. If the Dolphins claim Jonathan Abram later today, we're going to get you guys a video. So you know what to do. Hit that noti bell, turn on your notifications.